Hello everyone, welcome to Vishnu IAS. Today we are going to see another important topic which is a recent current affair. China climbs on Bhutan's east. This you can expect in your prelims as well as in your mains GS2 paper. Okay, by Vishnu IAS team. In news, okay, what is the news is about? China has said that it has offered Bhutan a package solution. Okay, a package solution to its boundary dispute. So what is that is? China is offering Bhutan a package solution to its boundary dispute. Although the package solution offered by China is not specified, it may be seen as the revival of the 1996 proposal by China for a territory swap. Already 1996 China offered a territory swap with Bhutan. So this package solution can be seen as a revival of that. So what is a territory swap? Okay, what territory swap the China offered us? In the year 1996, China wanted to exchange the valleys to the north of Bhutan. Okay, this valleys to the north of Bhutan is approximately an area of 495 square kilometers. So it is offering the exchange of valleys to the north of Bhutan with the pasture land to the west, including Doklam, which is totally 269 square kilometers. Okay, it is giving a exchanging the valleys to the north of Bhutan with the pasture land to the west. Okay, so that is the 1996 swap. The deal would have benefited Bhutan. Okay, by this territory swap, Bhutan will be benefited by giving its a larger chunk of land and resolving its tensions with China. Okay, so by giving the land, it is solving the tensions, boundary disputes tensions with the China. This would have benefited Bhutan, but this would have been created tensions in India. This would become a big worry for India because this Doklam swap would have given China access to the Indian territories. Okay, that will explain later part of this video. So let me show what is the territory swap that they have mentioned as. This is Doklam Plateau. Okay, so what the China told in 1996 is they wanted to exchange the valleys to the north of Bhutan, okay, with the pasture land to the west, including the Doklam. Okay, this news is relating to the earlier news which came in the previous month. Okay, earlier of this month. Okay, so let us just go through what it came earlier. Also, we are combining both the news and we are seeing here. Okay, first let's see what is Saktang. So what is Saktang is the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs, MFA, Chinese MFA, also repeated its claim on Bhutan's eastern boundary at Saktang. China is continuously repeating its claim on Bhutan's eastern boundary at Saktang. On 58th Global Environmental Facility Council, GEF, 58th GEF Council, China has made the claim over the Saktang at this online meeting, while unsuccessfully objecting to the funding request to develop this Saktang Wildlife Sanctuary project in the eastern Bhutan. What the China is claiming is that the boundary between China and Bhutan has never been delimited. That is, it is not been clear. That is, delimited means having fixed boundary or limits. Okay, so China claims that boundary between China and Bhutan has never been delimited. Okay, it has not been fixed. Okay, so it has had disputes over the eastern, central and western sectors of Bhutan. This is what the Chinese side is telling. So, but this Bhutan outrightly rejected the claim made by the China, saying that Saktang is an integral and sovereign territory of Bhutan. Okay, they are outrightly, okay, they are openly rejecting the claim made by China and by telling that the Saktang is an integral and sovereign territory of Bhutan. Okay, so what Bhutan is telling us that Bhutan's point of view, what Bhutan is telling is China and Bhutan have a dispute only in two sectors of the boundary. Okay, Bhutan is claiming we are having dispute with China only in two sectors of the border. One in north central, that is Pasamlang and Jakarlang, and the second one in the west is Doklam. So Bhutan is telling this. Okay, so experts are warning that the Chinese climbing this Saktung territory, Saktung is this could be a new pressure tactic. It's a new tactic by China. Okay, new trick. Okay, new tactic by China to push Bhutan into concluding a boundary deal. That is what experts are telling. Okay. So according to Bhutan is telling what China is telling is China is telling there is no boundary. There is no boundary delimitation between us, that is China and Bhutan. There is no, it has never been delimited. Boundary has never been delimited. That was what China is telling. What Bhutan is telling is, according to Bhutan, it is having only two sectors, dispute in only two sectors. Okay, so this is actually the Saktung wildlife sanctuary. The China is climbing this Saktung now. Okay, so this is the issue. Saktung, they are climbing China is climbing Saktung. Okay, so the two places, two sectors of the border which is disputed by China and Bhutan is, these are the two sectors, one in north and another is in west. Okay, so the north two places, that is one is Pasamlang, next is Jakarlang. Okay, so it is of total 495 square kilometer, and this Doklam plateau in the west is 269 square kilometer. So Bhutan is claiming we are having only these two disputes. Okay, so this is what from Bhutan side. There has been no mention of eastern Bhutan. Okay, that is where I showed you Saktung. No, so this Saktung is not been mentioned in the previous rounds of boundary negotiations. Okay, so there were all previous boundary negotiations rounds. Okay, previous rounds of boundary negotiations held between the two countries, that is China and Bhutan, between 1984 and 2016. 1984 and 2016, between these years there are nearly 24 previous rounds of boundary negotiations held, but there is no mention about the eastern Bhutan where this Saktung is based. Okay, so let's see what are the concerns for India. Actually, the reasons behind the new offer made by China is it may aim to pressure Bhutan into concluding a deal quickly on terms of an offer. Otherwise, the claims may keep increasing. And also, what the experts are saying is, experts warn this could be a new pressure tactic, that is a new tactic by China to pressurize the Bhutan, to push the Bhutan into concluding a boundary deal. Okay, so when you see the concerns for India, in 2017, China had intruded in Doklam Plateau. Okay, so which was claimed by Bhutan. This Doklam Plateau was claimed by Bhutan. China intruded in the Doklam Plateau in 2017. So it leads to one standoff between India and Chinese armies. Okay, so for this you have to understand what is the relationship between India and Bhutan. Okay, that is India-Bhutan Friendship Treaty 1949. Okay, so what is this India-Bhutan Friendship Treaty of 1949 is, Bhutan allowed India to guide. Okay, Bhutan is allowing India to guide them in its foreign policy and defense affairs. Okay, now the foreign policy and defense affairs of Bhutan can be guided by India. So that is the India-Bhutan Friendship Treaty of 1949. But this 1949 treaty was amended in 2007 to respect the sensitivities of Bhutan regarding its sovereignty. Okay, so it came with the India-Bhutan Friendship Treaty of 2007. So even after the India-Bhutan Friendship Treaty of 2007, Indian military is virtually responsible for protecting the Bhutan. Okay, Indian army is actually responsible. It is virtually responsible for protecting the Bhutan from some kind of any kind of external threat that Chinese military possesses on them. Okay, So under this India Bhutan Friendship Treaty of 2007, the two sides, okay, that is India and Bhutan, they agreed to cooperate closely with each other's issues on on the issues that are relating to the national interest. Okay, that is the India Bhutan Friendship Treaty of 2007. So what is it is, the two countries India and Bhutan, they agreed to cooperate closely. Okay, they can cooperate with each other very closely when it comes up with any issues, when any of the side is coming up with the issue of relating to the national interest. Okay, so that is the India Bhutan Friendship of 2007. Okay, so neither government shall allow the use of territory for activities harmful to the national security and interest of the other. Okay, so that is the 2007 treaty. Okay, so China has said that, so because of this India Bhutan Friendship Treaty of 2007, what China said is, China is telling that a third party should not point fingers in the China Bhutan border issue, which is an apparent reference to India. China is referring third party, they are referring India as the third party. Okay, so in China is telling no third party should point fingers, it should not point fingers in the China Bhutan border issue. Then nobody should point the fingers in China Bhutan issue. Okay, so they are mentioning third party as with reference to India only. Okay, so actually after the 11th round of talks in 1996, okay, there were talks between China and Bhutan regarding various issues, right, their border disputes, right. So nearly 24 sessions were there, but in 1996 it was the 11th round of talks. Okay, so in which Bhutan's fourth king, okay, who is this Bhutan's fourth king is now the present king's father is the Bhutan's fourth king. So in the after the 11th round talks of 1996, Bhutan's fourth king, he informed the Bhutanese National Assembly. What he is telling is that China wanted to exchange the valleys to the north with an area of 495 square kilometers with the pasture land to the west, totaling 269 square kilometers. This has been informed to the Bhutanese National Assembly by Bhutan's fourth king. Okay, so the deal would have been benefited Bhutan by giving a larger chunk of land and resolving the tensions with the China. Okay, this was a big worry for India as the Doklam swap. Okay, that is when they in 1996, if they have exchanged, okay, this Doklam swap would have given People's Liberation Army, okay, that is a Chinese army, access to strategically sensitive chicken neck of the Siliguri corridor. Okay, so that is, it would allow, if this Doklam swap has been taken place, okay, if something had, if this Doklam swap is taken place, what will happen is the Chinese army will get easy access to the strategically sensitive Siliguri corridor. Okay, so let's see what is the Siliguri corridor. This is the Siliguri corridor. Okay, so let me show you. So this part which is marked in this red color, this one is your Siliguri corridor. So what is this is, it is also known as the chicken's neck. It's a narrow stretch of land about 22 kilometers. It is 14 miles width. Okay, it is located in the Indian state of the West Bengal that connects the India's northeastern states to the rest of India. Okay, this northeastern states will be connected to rest of India through this chicken neck. Okay, so and also rest of India with the countries of Nepal, Bangladesh lying on either side of the corridor. Okay, you can see Bangladesh and Nepal on the either side of the corridor. This one is a narrow stretch of land, only about 22 kilometers. Okay, if what is the concern now is, if the Doklam swap happens, it would give the Chinese army access to this strategically sensitive chicken neck of the Siliguri corridor. Okay, that was the mention here. Okay, I'll show you. Here you can find it very clearly. This part of the picture you can see it very clearly. Okay, this one is your, so it is a narrow stretch of land about 22 kilometers located in the Indian state of West Bengal that connects the India's northeastern states to the rest of India. Okay. So what can be concluded from this is, so while the Chinese MFA did not specify the details of the package solution, either way, it did not specify the details of what is a package solution has offered by them. Okay, what the Chinese package solution offered to Bhutan, it did not specify complete details. Why the Chinese MFA did not specify about the details, it is likely to be referring to the same deal. Okay, so the safety of the border from China is a concern for both India and Bhutan. Okay, so Bhutan has protested against Chinese territorial claims in eastern Bhutan and said that it will also contest the same protest in future, and it will if the China refers to the territory as disputed also, it will protest in future also. Okay, that is what Bhutan has told. But safety of border from China is a concern for both India and Bhutan. So therefore both the sides, that is India and Bhutan, need to work together on this issue. That can be concluded from this. Okay, thanks for watching. Do subscribe our channel, don't forget. And if you like this video, please click on like button and share it to your friends. Subscribe our channel and join our Telegram channel to get info about the daily current affairs. Thank you.